It was almost midnight when Ankit boarded the last express train from New Delhi to Lucknow. The platform was strangely quiet for a Friday night. Even the hawkers and guards seemed to be missing. The train, dark blue and rusting, groaned as it prepared to depart. He had booked a second-class sleeper berth, coach S3, berth 23. He noticed immediately how quiet the compartment was. There were only 4 other people. A middle-aged woman with a shawl over her face, 2 teenage boys playing a game on their phones, and an elderly man sitting near the door with his eyes closed. No one spoke. No one looked up. As the train began to move, Ankit felt a strange chill creep into his bones, not the cold of the AC but something older, wrong. Half an hour into the journey, the lights in the compartment dimmed. The boys' phone batteries died simultaneously. No signal. The woman in the shawl hadn't moved an inch. The old man opened one eye, looked directly at Ankit and whispered, "Don't talk to her when she comes." Then closed his eye again. Ankit frowned. "What do you mean?" he asked. No response. Just a soft smile. Then it started. Thud, thud, thud. Footsteps. Bare feet. Slapping slowly down the corridor. But no one was walking. The boys looked up. The woman still didn't move. Ankit got up, heart pounding, and peeked into the corridor. Empty. But the footsteps continued. At 12:17 a.m., the train entered a tunnel. The compartment went black. Absolute darkness. 4:30 seconds, no sound, no light, just the hollow rumble of the train echoing through the tunnel. Then suddenly, a scream. High-pitched, full of pain and fury. It came from inside the compartment. Ankit turned his phone flashlight on. The woman in the shawl was gone. In her place sat a soaking wet woman, long black hair dripping water, her white sari stained red. She was hunched over, whispering something. Her voice cracked like broken glass. "He left me. He left me here to die." The train came out of the tunnel. Lights returned. The woman was gone. Everyone sat in stunned silence, except the old man. He was quietly crying. Later, unable to sleep, Ankit found the conductor in the pantry car. He asked about the woman. The conductor went pale. "Not again," he muttered. He pulled Ankit aside and whispered the tale. 6 years ago, a woman named Meera was traveling with her fiancé. They argued. He accused her of being pregnant with another man's child. In rage, he pushed her off the train between 2 tunnels. She wasn't found for 2 days. Broken bones, torn clothes, drowned in a stream under the tracks. Since then, she appears to passengers in coach S3. Always at night. Always when the train passes that tunnel. Ankit asked, "Why me?" The conductor just said, "You saw her. That means she chose you." Ankit returned to his berth and found something horrible. His bag was soaked. Wet footprints led directly to his bed. On his pillow, written in mud, were the words, "Ride with me." His heart pounded. He looked around. The boys were gone. The old man was asleep. No sign of anyone else. Suddenly, the train screeched to a halt. The emergency brakes slammed. Lights flickered and burst. A loud, sharp bang echoed across the coaches. Screams. Ankit rushed to the door. Coach S3 was now completely empty. He ran to the next coach. No one. The one after, abandoned. He was alone. The lights shut off again. A freezing hand grabbed his wrist. He turned slowly. It was her. Water ran from her eyes like tears. Her mouth opened unnaturally wide. "Don't leave me," like he did. She hissed. Ankit screamed, pulled away, and ran to the edge of the train, only to find the doors wide open. But the train wasn't moving. It was floating. No tracks below. Just blackness. Endless. Silent. A voice whispered behind him. "Jump, or stay with her forever." He turned. The old man. His face pale, his eyes sad. "I've been riding this train for years. I didn't jump. Now I never can. Save yourself." The ghost came crawling through the aisle, her body twisting, broken limbs jerking like a puppet. She screamed, a sound that split the air. Ankit ran. With one deep breath, he jumped into the void. He woke up on the side of a railway track, bruised, bleeding, but alive. The train was nowhere in sight. A patrol found him and took him to the nearest station. "You're lucky to be alive," they said. "There hasn't been a night train on that route for years. After that accident, they shut it down." Ankit showed them his ticket. They stared. "This ticket is from 2019. Years later, Ankit never boarded another train. But sometimes at night he hears that thud, thud, thud sound again, especially around midnight. And in his dreams he's back on coach S3. She sits across from him, dripping, smiling, whispering, Now we ride forever.